Let me tell you about the legend of Suferin Suse, the basis of Kaiser Suse from the usual suspects. And of course, to intrigue you, as a reward for watching, some basic cigarette brand tricks. It does play into the story. Suferin Suse is a Turkish Jew deficient upon mathematics of calculus towards others. They don't know when not to help people. However, they often inherit a large crop of a particular substance such as tobacco, or in the movie The Usual Suspects, a shipping freight, or famously in the Godfather films, Turkish jade heroin. Moving forward. They are Turkish Jews that can't refuse to help somebody else. It is in their basic will to only do things they can actually see. So if you hold up an object and then refer, they have to abide. In fact, they are actually related both to Edgar Allan Poe, who took up poetry, Poe, then inspired to the name, and of course Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, an Algonquin Jew, the first Jewish president. Honest Abe, who experimented with mercury, I might add, often unaware of the nature of the drug or substance. But, Suferin Suse. So let's go into one of their first debacles on American record that involved the drug market. The Marlboro Red used to be a safe, if I can find a pack, no, a safe cigarette compared to other cigarettes, until the Manitoba, Kansas crop was placed under the direct control of Suferin Suse's family. You see, they had come into the quantity possession of what is now called a quap, a quarter pound of marijuana vacuum sealed, and they had to sit on a couch outside Michigan State with the quap under the cushion. And an old Dutchman, an Amishman, was expected to come out to the couch and then bring it indoors. So the Suse could, S-U-S-E, could say, I have gone to Michigan State. But he was forced to come inside the building. Therefore, he had to go inside Michigan State, having attended. Hence, the crop labor of the calculation raised significantly at having to enroll at the university. Honest Abe was doomed again, the Turkish Jew. So now termites came to infest the entire crop of the Marlboro Reds in the 1960s and 70s, and now the tobacco has been replaced. And the Marlboro Reds are the least safe cigarette in the entire world. So let's go into cigarette facts. Lucky Strikes. This is a Marine Corps cigarette. Expensive if smoked non-filter, sadly. It's gone rare non-filter, the old one. Each one is like your first. Due to the filter here, your paper having extra cotton in it. If you squeeze it, there's extra cotton. Not impressive on the surface, the paper being cotton instead of course, tobacco, the brand paper. However, the cigarette burns through the paper and there is black ink on a magenta tilled ink dye. That's right, you're smoking newspaper print from your favorite comic strip. How do you shut down a biker gang? Virginia Slims. The length, narrowness, and the draw factor from the thinness of the cigarette is so powerful, a female biker will fall off the back of the bike. That shuts down a biker syndicate. Give out the Virginia Slims. What if you want to trip Quaaludes? That's a difficult proposition. Unless you try basics. Basics. The tobacco is grown on mango field, a necessary element of creating quaaludes. How about trying heroin? Yuck. That's the Tarrington, often called by me the Tarrington Smither, because I once tried them. The Tarrington has a golden flake inside the little brown filter to color it. The golden flake is produced, of course, by the stems of opium poppies. The top of the poppy not being mollatoed to create morphine. That's your poppy bagel. However, the stems being the product root source to create heroin and morphine. How about... Ooh. How would you like to try my favorite? My favorite. The, Oh, what is that cigarette? Hold on, I'm on my lucky strike break. Well, it escapes me. It escapes me, it does. But those are some quick cigarette tips. And thank you for smoking.